Well, Chris, there are a lot of candidates vying for 6 spots on council. What do you think distinguishes you from all the rest?
Well, I think I have two demographics that I can represent, and one is being the under 35 crowd, and the other is being a family man, having a young family of my own, and understanding the challenges that young families face in this city.
And what do you think one of the biggest issues is facing Lloydminster? And if you were elected, how would you actively tackle that in the next 4 years?
Well, I've been talking to a lot of people around Lloydminster, and I'm hearing a lot of the same issues come up again and again. One, of course, is access to healthcare, traffic congestion, lack of public transportation. So these are important issues. But with 6 councillors and a mayor, you can't make these decisions on your own. You have to work together. So that's something that I would be willing to do, and find common ground so that we could work on these issues. Some of the issues that I would more like to focus on are things like green spaces in town. These are things that are good, inexpensive for families to go take part in, and they give everybody a sense of pride in the community.
So if you had to pick, I know you named an array of issues there, but if you had to pick just one and the steps that you would take to try and change it, what would those be?
I think actually the biggest thing for me would be to make council more accountable and more open. So I mean, I've been talking to people on Twitter, and I've invited people, say, hey, let's go for a cup of coffee, let's go for a walk around Bud Miller, you tell me what's on your mind. And I think I could bring that to council as well, and we could have open discussions with the public, bring their issues, and really change the whole process.
And what are your thoughts on Mayor Jeb Mulligan being acclaimed for that second term?
I think he's done a really good job. He's obviously made municipal politics more relevant in Lloydminster and brought to the forefront. You can tell by the number of candidates that we have that there's obviously a lot more interest, and I think he's done a good job, and that definitely falls on his shoulders.
And what do you think that you can bring to municipal politics if elected, Chris?
I think that I can bring a leadership experience as a coach and as a manager. I think I can bring accountability and transparency, and just a fresh perspective, some new ideas, and really just bring a new look to City Council.
And what do you know about the way municipal politics and City Council works? Have you been to any meetings?
I am actually going to a meeting in October. Will be my first meeting, so I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I've met with Mayor Mulligan, talked to him about the process a bit, and a bit about what happens within council chambers, and I've also talked to former councillors, and just got some of their feedback on how things work, and try to learn as much about the process as I can.
Great. Well, thank you very much, Chris. That is Chris Mcquid vying for a spot on Lloydminster City Council.